Hello. So in today's video, we are going to be discussing how to build a portfolio while you're in school for aesthetics. Okay, so I'm in some of the esthetician groups. I am a moderator of one of the groups also for students. And one of the top questions I see is, how do I start building a portfolio while I'm in school? How do I start building a name for myself while I'm in school? And if you aren't thinking about that, you should. So yeah, we're going to definitely talk about how to build that portfolio. So if you don't know what a portfolio is, it pretty much just shows your work. Just like artists, they have portfolios that show their work. It's going to be showing your work, like your before and after pictures, different things like that to just show your progress, your achievements, and different things like that. So to let you know who I am Alaina Martin, a licensed esthetician. I talk about momature, skincare, and also lifestyle content on this channel. So if that sounds good to you, definitely stick around. All right, so let me move into this real quick, into my little notes, because I was having some problems with my speakers and stuff. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to be going over about maybe like 5 different things with some tips. So definitely stay tuned, okay? So number one, when you are entering school, one of the main things, and even probably before, I guess, I'm one of those people, like, I am a content creator at heart. I've always been into creating content. So one of the things that I would probably even ask while I'm going to school, because some schools are like really old fashioned, you know what I mean? So I would ask, is it allowed to take content, to take pictures? Because a lot of people, when you say content, definitely if they're older, they were like, what is that? So to take pictures and different things like that while I'm in the classroom, and then also while I'm in the, in our, what do we call it? While we're taking on clients in our space. So that's something I would definitely ask the teachers and kind of see how they are and stuff like that. My teacher, she was like really hip. She was a content creator herself. Like, yes, like she is really big on TikTok, to be completely honest. It really surprised me, to be honest. I was like, why do you have like, I don't even know how many followers she had thousands of followers. Like, she was like TikTok kind of famous, y'all. Like, it was just crazy to me. And we would just talk about social media and stuff. But anyways, okay, so those are the kind of teachers you want, because they understand content and building your portfolio, why it's really, really important. So like I said, number one is to ask your teacher about, can we do content while in class? That way it starts building your portfolio. You can start doing that on like day one if you want to. Okay, and we'll go over a little bit more about that later. Number two, when it is time for you to do services, I would promote that. Definitely if y'all take outside people, I would promote like, hey, my school is, we're providing services at a discounted rate. If you're interested, please message me. And then they message you and be like, okay, awesome. You tell your teacher like, hey, I have, I have Crystal coming in at 2 for a basic facial or express facial, whatever it's going to be called. And if that's your one person, then cool. Or if you have a chance for multiples, be like, yeah, I have this person is 2, then this person's going to be coming at 3, and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. So you can start building your portfolio. People in the community can start getting used to you and your services, getting used to your touch. Like, some people wear gloves, some people don't wear gloves, but still getting used to how you work, okay? And that's going to also develop once you get further into your career, because I know I did. I used to kind of just do one side at a time. Now I just, do more, and I've been just mixing it up, changing it up. Like, it's really, really fun. So I really enjoy facials. Facials are my favorite thing to perform, and I think that's mostly because our school mostly focused on facials. So, like, I know facials kind of down packed more. Okay. So that's what I would do, is promote to your community, promote to people who have been following you. Yeah, so definitely promote. Okay, so number 3, back to that content, number 1. Okay, so you ask your teacher, can I take content? Like, while I'm in class, can I take pictures of me in the classroom, different things like that. So building that portfolio isn't just about the service part. To me personally, like when I was in school for aesthetics, which wasn't like too long ago, I would like post like, hey, today we're doing chemical peels. today I took on, you know, my first real client from the community, or whatever you want to say, because we didn't have a lot of promotion for our program, which was kind of sad, to be honest. So we would mostly practice on each other, which was cool, but you know, I would have rather like have more of the community come to like do services and get our esthetician brand out there more. They mostly focused on the cosmetologists, I will say. Like they had like services, and like they were promoting them more than aesthetics. And then even if they did promote the skincare part, it was mostly the cosmetologist performing, like, I would say like a basic facial or a waxing, which, you know, I was just like, okay. So I just started building my portfolio on my own. Okay. But like I say, start taking those pictures and that content. So like even on like an example, day one, you in school, you know, a nice little picture. That was me taking a little picture. But take a little picture and be like, hey, it's day one of esthetician school. I'm so excited. And just talk about what that day is. Maybe you just did introductions, and you know, it's like, hey, I'm so glad to be around so many you know, wonderful beauty professionals in the making. We're gonna do great things, blah 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 blah, things like that. So, you know, like, it's not a lot of service-based things, but you're still building people up to know, like, oh wow, I didn't know she was in school. Like, what is aesthetics? And then you start talking about what is aesthetics in your post. Like, hey, I'm gonna be, you know, a licensed esthetician after this program. So we, you know, in our umbrella, we focus on makeup, skincare, waxing, different things like that. So start getting people used to what to expect from you, or that's gonna be coming from you. And we'll talk about later on if y'all want to, or also I'm gonna be doing a video. Let me know. But what are all the jobs or all the careers that you could do with aesthetics? So that's another thing. You don't want to put yourself in just like one little tiny box. But for me, I don't want to do too many services either. So, but we'll talk about that in another video. So yeah. So like I said, take pictures. Like even when I worked on my classmates, I would be like, hey, let's go out here and take a picture if you're comfortable. They was like, yeah. So I would take a picture. Then let's go ahead and do the services. Take a picture after. So now I have a before and after. Then also while I was performing the service, I'd be like, hey, do you mind if I record? And most of the time people are okay with it. I always tell people like, hey, are you okay with me recording? If not, it's totally okay. Because, you know, sometimes people be like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want to say no. But it's like, it's okay to say no. Like, it's okay. So I got some of my content from that, which I personally, I'll talk about. I'm going into more details. I'm a person that likes to give. But anyways, okay, so, oh, also, if you are interested in working with me, I do have mentorship calls, so you could definitely contact me. I will have the link below, so we can go over some of the questions that you may have. I can give you some tips on maybe marketing, also just promoting yourself, you know, booking apps, posts that you could probably be doing on social media, just different things. So if that interests you, definitely look down below in the comment section, well, in the description. Yeah. Okay. So next, so like I said, take before and after pictures. Also, if you can, take a video. You know what I mean? Like, show people how you move. You know what I mean? Who are you and what are you bringing to the table? What makes you different, and different things like that. So number 4. Okay, so post to social media. Okay, some people are not social media people. You can do word of mouth. That's totally fine. But for a lot of us that are, you know, younger, I'm a millennial, so I'm not like super, super young, but I'm not like super, super old. Okay, but social media is really, really big. So I would definitely post that content of those before and afters. Also, like I said, that content of just being in the classroom, doing the quote unquote boring work of studying books and stuff. Be like, you know, hey, just got my book, just got my supplies, taking pictures and stuff like that. So I would just show just about everything, like what's in your kit. You get what I'm saying? Like, to show people like, hey, wow, we got waxing supplies. I can't wait to start waxing. We have facial supplies. I can't wait to start doing facials. So, you know, it's just a lot of different things that you could break down just from one thing. So definitely start thinking about that. So social media is going to be really big with bringing awareness. I get a lot of my clients from social media. So yeah, because I always ask my clients like, so what did you hear about us from? And then they be like, oh, from, this social platform or from a friend. And I'd be like, okay, because you want to know where people are seeing you. Like that way you can focus more on there. So yeah, and we'll talk about social media and what I recommend far as how many platforms you should be on and different things like that, which platforms you should possibly be on, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so number 5. This one I want to talk about because your girl likes this one. Okay, so number 5 is about bragging about yourself. Okay, sometimes you gotta brag about yourself. Okay, so me personally, I'm about to brag about myself right now. Okay, so me personally, while I was in school for aesthetics, I was out here, like I say, performing services on people. I also was winning like scholarships and different things like that. Because if you didn't know, I do have a grant membership for beauty professionals where I am the person that finds all these grants and filters them out for beauty professionals. Some of them are content for content creators. I feel like it's all, a part of us because we are making content. So content creators, students, professionals who's been in the game a long time, startups, different things like that. I have, like I say, scholarships for people in school. I have grant opportunities. I have, what am I trying to say? Contests and stuff like that. So I just found a contest that I'm going to be posting now for a skincare brand. They're looking for people to start promoting them more. And you can win $10,000 just for promoting them on TikTok. And I'm not really big on TikTok, but I might, post one. But I'm not really big on TikTok, y'all. So I don't know. We'll see. But that is what you will get in my grant membership. So if you want to join the grant membership, link is down below. I have a lot of great things for beautypreneurs. Okay. So, like I said, brag about yourself. So, like I said, when I was in school, I was winning scholarships. So, I would post that like, hey, I just won this scholarship, which is great because, I am a student. I am a mom. I am an entrepreneur. The more money I can win for my business that I'm not pitting into, the better. Definitely with the economy and how things are going, ain't nobody got time to be spending your own money into your own business, like, a potential business or into your education. If others want to pour into you, let them pour into you. Okay. So another thing that I got, and that hopefully by next week or whatever, or by at least in like before next month, I don't know. I won a ambassadorship for my college. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to call it, but I was a Blue Eagle ambassador for my school, which is a HBCU, by the way. Okay, so my school that I currently go to is Drake State here in Huntsville, Alabama. So it is a HBCU, and I really, really love it. It's a community college and technical school. So I really love technical schools because they're more hands-on. I really, really like hands-on. I went to Job Corps, so I'm very hands-on type of person. So they had just like brought back this ambassadorship program, and I was selected because my grades are really, really great for the aesthetic program, y'all. I had like a 4.0. I was not fucking around with my education. I really, really enjoy aesthetics. Aesthetics is just so much fun. So I was not playing around when it came to aesthetics. Okay, so with my ambassadorship, y'all, it was wonderful. The first event we went to was Top Golf. I was like, baby, I volunteer as tribute. So we went and we got to meet other ambassadors at the local schools too. And it was really, really nice meeting other people who are doing the same thing as you. And, we was kind of comparing like what, the other schools had to offer. And my school, I'm going to be honest, we had one of the best programs. So with our program, we got a full ride pretty much. We, as an ambassador for just about anywhere, you're going to have to show support and stuff like that because obviously you love, the school, the product, the company. So you're going to talk about them. For me, naturally, I talk about them. Like right now, I didn't have to say their name. You get what I'm saying? But I love the school. I've been going there for a minute now. Like, I can't believe I've been going there this long, y'all. Like, I just be switching different things. Like, it's really nice and really fun. So yeah, I got a full ride with that. It helped pay for my education, so I can really just focus on school. And that's really, really important. That's why I love talking about grants and scholarships and different things like that. So like I said, number 5, brag about yourself. If that's something that you have achieved, let people know, because scholarships and ambassadorships and different things like that, not everybody gets that kind of stuff. Even achievements in like your local magazines, I don't know, anything that you've been highlighted. Make sure, definitely if it's in a positive light, make sure that you are telling people about this. Okay, so let's see. Number 6, it's going to be kind of like a bonus. So after you've done all these things, which I will talk about over again real quick. So after you have done these things, first, ask your teachers and also your clients if you can make content. So pictures, videos, different things like that. Number 2, when it's days to perform the services, make sure that you promote beforehand, like, hey, on social media or just word of mouth, like, hey, we're going to be performing facials today. Would you like to come in and get a discounted facial? And if they say yes, tell your teacher or whoever does the bookings, that schedules, that, hey, I have a couple people who want to come in and me perform services on them. Number 3, back to that content. Make sure that you're taking before and afters. Make sure that if you can, do video of you performing the services. That'll get people used to who you are and your vibe. Number 4, post to social media. So I don't know what social media accounts you are on, but definitely post. Number 5, brag about yourself, okay? Brag about your achievements, because, why not? You put in the hard work. You need to let people know that you are dedicated in everything that you have achieved, okay? So number 6, after you've done all that and you are about to graduate from aesthetics, you're just like, oh, I don't know how long it's taking you, because, I went through a college, so it took me longer than if you were to go kind of like through a regular traditional like trade school, because we had to do like computer classes and like math and stuff like that. So, it took us a little bit longer. Okay, so once you are about to be done with school, let people know your plans after school. Okay, that's a part of building your portfolio. You built this portfolio and you're about to end in school. So that's leading to, where is your next stage? If you're going to, a franchise, tell them like, hey, I'm about to graduate. Maybe you just got your student permit. I just got my student permit. Brag about yourself right there. I am going to be working at this franchise. So definitely come and book with me so I can continue to build my portfolios, continue to get more training. So yeah. And then also, if you're going to go solo right after school, that is something that I want to discuss too, because I see a lot of people, beauty professionals, who are like, what if I don't want to go the whole franchise way or working for somebody? How do I, start a business? So if you want that information, drop it down below. Say solo esthetician business plan. Drop it in the comment section. So let people know what to kind of expect from you after school. What are your goals? Where are you going to be going? Like, hopefully you built up some traction and some clients while you were in school. So, they would like to know, hey, where can I continue this? You know what I mean? Like, if you're going solo, be like, hey, I'm about to be done with school in like a month. If you're interested in continuing with me, here's my plans. I plan on being at this location. So when the time is coming, make sure you get their information. That's another tip. Make sure that you get their phone number, their email address, their full name, and different things like that. So make sure you get their information. That way, when it is time for you to go wherever you're going, you've already built that relationship. You can just send out a little text message, email marketing, and be like, hey, I am now at this place. Come through, okay? So those are going to be like my 6 main tips. If you like this content, definitely like, share, and subscribe. There we go, y'all. I was like, what's the last one? But like I said, definitely tune in next time, and thank you so much. and have a great day.